What's up, YouTube? This is BMD17. Just wanted to get on here and make a video about the breakdown and cleaning of a Glock 26. This pretty much would apply to all Glocks as far as taking them down and lubricating. But this is the Glock 26 9mm, the baby Glock of the 17. It has another brother, but in a different caliber, the Glock 27, the 40 caliber. They're exact same frame, everything's the same, except the G27 is a 40 cal. This is a 9mm. I went with a 9mm, less kick. I could put more rounds on target. I'm very glad that I chose this pistol. Very accurate and very dependable. And I feel confident with it. And that's the thing. You need to find a gun that you feel confident with. And this is my gun. But without further ado, I will break this gun down and I will show you what I do to clean my gun. I'm sure there's lots of other different cleaning scenarios, but this is mine. First thing you'll do is drop the mag out, see if it's loaded. It does have rounds in the magazine, so take the magazine, place it to the side. You're going to rack the slide, make sure there's nothing in there. You can even put the slide stop on, do a visual and feel check. Okay, there's nothing in there. You're going to have to dry fire it. And then you put your thumb here, take your four fingers, pull back. It helps if you got some fingernails. Pull down these tabs. You pull down the tabs right there. Slide the slide off forward. You got your receiver, and you got your slide. Now, you got your recoil or your guide rod and recoil spring. All you do is push forward and up. Take your guide rod and recoil spring out. I am going to replace this and put a metal one in there, but I ain't got the money yet. And take your barrel out. I grab it here. And you got your barrel. And then you got your slide. Now, I don't really tend to mess with the firing pin and taking it out back here. It's fine as it is. There's really nothing you need to do as far as cleaning, as long as you can get the excess garbage or gunpowder or whatever out of there. I don't really do too much slide. I wipe it down, and I at the very end I will take one drop of oil, just one drop, and I will drip it right there, not anywhere near the firing pin. Don't get it anywhere in there. And I'll take another drop and drip it inside the rail there. Then I will stand the slide up like this, and I will finish doing what I need to do. That way the oil runs all the way down to the very tip, and the whole slide's lubricated. That way when you get down to your receiver, excuse me. That way when you get down to your receiver, you don't have to worry about. Some guys put a little tiny drop right there on that rail, on each of those rails, just kind of lubricate the slide. But that's what I do. I put one drop. That way, by the time it runs down here, it's real thin. And then the excess, you just take a little rag in there and kind of get the excess. And that way, you got a really nice lubricated slide there. The receiver, however, I don't do anything with. I will take a toothbrush that I learned. I watched Hickok 45. He'd get some toothbrushes, and he'll just kind of scrub at the frame. That's about what I do. I don't really lubricate anything. The only thing that I have lubricated was those two pieces right there where the metal to metal meets. But other than that, I don't do anything with the receiver. Because it's fine as it is. Get you a toothbrush, get the excess powder off there, and this is good. As far as the barrel goes, I like to wipe the whole thing down with a rag before I start. I will run the brush that is provided with the Glock, and the rod here. I will run those two things down the barrel in some Hops 9 gun solvent. I'm looking to get some of that Ballistol. I'm wanting to try some of that. I've heard good things about it. Hickok 45 uses it. Seen the Armory channel has bought some of it, and I'm looking to try some of that. But for right now, I use Hops 9, and I'll just dip the brush in it. I'll just dip this brush in it, and then I will slide her down all the way to the end of the barrel and pull her back out. I'll do that probably for about 5 or 6 repetitions. Check the barrel, and then I have these. You can either run a pad, a little patch pad through it, and soak up all the excess solvent, or I'll have these little. It's almost like a cotton swab deal thing here. It just goes on down the barrel. It's kind of dirty. I need to wash it off, but it goes on down the barrel, and you can see it soaks up and gets all the. It's like a pad, like a patch pad. It just soaks up all the dirt and grime, gets it all out of there. But that works pretty well. So I'll use that to get the excess solvent out. And then what you need to do is get you a little patch pad. Put you a few drops of oil on there. Slide it through your rod. And then slide it through your barrel. And do that about, I'd say, 2 or 3 times. Then what you need to do is get a totally new patch pad, and you would just run the clean patch pad through the barrel, getting any excess oil out of the barrel, because you know that oil attracts dirt and grime, and that's something that you don't want. And then what I like to do is I have some Hops 9 oil that I use. I will just dab my finger on top of the Hops 9 oil bottle, and I'll just kind of rub the oil around the barrel as a rust preventative, and then I'll just kind of lightly wipe it down, and then hold the barrel up to the light and look around inside there, make sure you get all the dirt and grime, because if you're going to clean it, you need to do it right the first time. You might as well get everything out. So hold it up to the light, look down in there, see if there's any dirt and grime. It looks clean, did a good job, set it to the side.